Let's come near the front of our mat, separate your feet, put your hands on your hips, and come to Uttanasana. You can bend your knees, place your hands on the floor, and step your legs back to downward dog pose. All right, and now look forward. We're going to come to all fours, just kneeling, but go really slow so that you're keeping your abdominal area engaged. Slowly lower your knees to the floor. Good. And then you can bend your elbows, and we're going to try to bring our torso down to the floor. This is just a little work for your core muscles. So we're going to try to bring our torso down to the floor, meaning from the hips to the shoulders in one piece, rather than in pieces. Okay, so try. Yeah, elbows in, land with the hips and the chest out at the same time. Yes, good. Okay, now take your arms over your head, stretch them out along the floor. You can take your toenails down. We're going to roll onto our left side. Okay, so you're going to roll onto your left side, and yes. So what does this do? Okay, this is a very first stage of a pose called Anantasana. So raise your right leg up. That's it. You can let your head rest on your left arm. So one of the benefits of doing something like this is, A, you can stretch your side body. So crawl that left hand out on the floor. That's it. Your head is in a very different relationship to gravity right now, isn't it? Kind of like Ardha Chandrasana, wouldn't you say? Okay, so it stimulates your vestibular system. Sharpen that right heel and raise your leg up, because that is like not too high, just slightly higher than parallel to the floor. And that is your Ardha Chandrasana aerial leg, wouldn't you say? Yeah, you're in Ardha Chandrasana there. So keep sharpening your heel, keep your right leg, right toes pressing straight ahead. Imagine you can press that left leg down into the floor, especially your outer knee, which is not on the floor. But imagine those parts that aren't touching the floor if you could take them down. So you're attempting to press the bottom leg down as much as you are taking the top leg up. Now we're going to try to balance. So you're going to take your right arm along your body. Good. Okay, and then bring your right hand to the floor. Good work. Roll onto your belly, and let's take this to the other side. So it's a balance pose, right? So come to your side, and then use this opportunity to lengthen your right side. And then raise the left leg up. And when you're here, it's interesting. So you can keep your hand on the floor for a moment. Relax your outer right hip. The floor gives you information about how the flesh of your body on the right side is in relationship to the floor. I'm talking about the lateral buttock area on the bottom side. So now notice how it's different when you press your right leg down into the floor. Do you feel how the flesh right at the outer hip starts to lift up away from the floor? Now let that action on the bottom leg go. Do you feel how the flesh drops down? So that's exactly what you did when you were standing. It's just the floor is giving us resistance. So try to press your foot into the floor. It can't go anywhere, but there's a little bit, you can feel those muscles engage. Now the muscles are engaging on the top side as well, so let's see if we can balance there. So you've got the sharp, alert. Raise that leg up a little more on this side, Mary, and try not to externally rotate it right now. Keep your toes pointing straight ahead. Resist into me. You can put your hand on the floor if you want to, but resist your leg into me. So this is really important work for you to make this buttock stronger, because you can't push into me right now. And I want you to push into me. Raise my hand up. Okay, so that your balance is going to get better when this gets stronger, okay? And many other things. Okay, now come back to your belly. Great.